guys are flowering. I may be allergic to them. I think that might be our state flower. Bugs are out too. Good morning. Here I am at Alan Seeger Nature Area. A half hour early for the start of the Seeger Half Marathon. A little creek here. It's pretty buggy. Hopefully when we start heading up that way and then loops around for 13 miles to come back. Hopefully get away from the bugs a little bit. I don't know though. You never know. They do like cricks. These gnats or black flies or whatever they are. I don't know. I'm not a bug expert. Either way, wish me luck. We'll see if I make it. This is my goal race for the first half of the year. A free event. Just the right price. Beautiful thing. Sure is.
You might know October 27th. 26th, 27th is actually our race weekend. We have, yeah. Who here is doing, okay, we have a couple of new events this year. We have, after 24 years of doing the 50-mile event, we have a 100-mile event this year. Anybody here registered for that? Okay. Anybody doing the 50? Oh yeah. Good job. Anybody doing the 50K? All right. We also have a half marathon and a kids mile set for that weekend. The 100-mile will start at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday, and the 50 miler starts at 7 a.m. on Sunday.
When does 50K start?
50K starts at 7:30, I believe. And the kids, the half marathon starts at 10, and kids mile starts after that. So, if you have questions about forming a team for the relay, let us know. We'll be happy to try to help you. 2 to 8 people can form a team. You can run as few as 3 miles as part of the team. So I'll get you started on this course here. So as you know, this is called the Seeger. The reason is because the first part of this is on Seeger Road. And I guess you could say Seeger Road is eager to see you guys because it's got a nice challenge for you. So after the first 100 meters or so, there's a 3.5 mile hill that will welcome you to the forest. Oldest growth trees up here. So after that, you'll feel like you can do anything. It rolls a little bit. There's a few more hills, but there's some great downhills on the backside. So the finish is on this here, Stone Creek Road, about a half mile up here. So you'll have about a half-mile walk back to this starting area. There's water at 3 spots, 3.7 approximately, 7.4, and 11 and change. And there are people from the volunteers from the Central Region Down Syndrome Society, which is our beneficiary this year, are helping us out at those aid stations. So they'll be cheering for you. Be sure to thank them if you get a chance. All the miles are marked with flour on the ground on the right side of the berm. And the turns, a couple turns there, are marked with big flower arrows. You're going to go on Seeger Road here, follow it to Kettle Road, which there'll be a T. You're going to turn left onto Kettle, and left again onto Cooper's Gap from there. And so they're just watching the arrows on the ground. So 2 lefts, and then left again on Stone Creek Road. So, any questions?
Had some hill, some heat. Up. Morning, God. Triune creator of the universe. God of relationships. Here I am, communing with you and your creation. A little variation on a theme. Never always goes up. There's a fire tower up there. We're up. That was a big old bear. Oh. Oh my. Reticent to keep going. Big old black bear across the road in front of me. That'll get the blood stirring. Look how high I'm up on this mountain. Oh my. Mifflin County. That's 10K in. Mile 6. Another 10K. And then another mile and a half after that. We'll see if I make it. That was another uphill. My legs are shot. Question of the day, which is more difficult, a marathon or a mountain half in the summertime? Not so many hills and no bears on any of the marathons I've seen. That's 10 miles, a 5K to go. Man, these mountains crush the legs. Oh. Only through the power of God will I make it. Those flowers. The water station volunteers are great. That's a free race. It's in the mountains. And you get to see bears. Some other runners got to see a rat snake. Why aren't you here? Or maybe it's, why am I? That's 12 miles. Well, I got my story for these trails. That bear, man, I waited for it for a while, probably 5 to 7 minutes, but it definitely felt like 10 to 15, and that bear was huge. Probably 400 or 500 pounds, but it seemed at least twice my size, which would make it 600. Yeah, big bear. Getting bit up by these flies right now. Well, there's 13 miles. Thank you, Lord, for this body, which does what it does. Maybe last, but it does something. This is something else. 13 miles in the mountains safely. Thank you for this time in your creation with all your creatures that you sustain. And bless that bear with a long life, safe from hunters during bear hunting season, and with plenty of food that's not humans. I already know it's over 13.1, so we'll see how much further I can go. Well, that was easy. No, that was not easy. But I'm glad there's this little extra walk back to the car here. Maybe quarter mile, half mile, I don't know. We'll see, but I think if I sat down right now, I'd have a rough time getting back up. So doing a little bit of regular walking is a good plan. A beautiful wind and beautiful trees. Thank you for following me today, spending the day with me. Well, that's it. That's that training cycle. half marathon for me is probably like a marathon for other folk. So training for the Tussey Mountain Back half marathon. So another mountain half in October. That'll be my next big training cycle. See how it goes. Hopefully you got something out of this cycle.